Hi, and welcome to Faith Matters Now. I'm Father Edward Beck here on the beautiful grounds of the Passionist Spiritual Center in Riverdale, New York. This is the Bronx, by the way, only 20 minutes from Manhattan. And yet what happens here is so special. People come here for a weekend to make a retreat. Maybe you've even considered making a retreat. Well, we're going to find out on this show, why do people come here? What happens here? But first, we're going to sit down with some of the people who work here, the staff, find out what makes this place so special. Sister Bertrice, you work mostly on the women's retreats here at the center. Now, what do you find the women who come here, their concerns are? Why are they here?
Well, basically, if there's like, say, 55 women on retreat, we could probably say there's 55 different concerns. They come from their own life journey. But more and more I'm finding one common denominator, basically, and that is they've made a choice to come because they want to either reconnect or deepen their relationship with God.
Do you find that most of the people who come are spiritual or religious, or they don't need to be?
That's going to vary too. You know, I've talked to one or two women on the retreat, and they're just in a very initial searching stage, you know. Can I let God in my life? You talk to someone else, and God's been there, and then they lost him. You talk to someone else, and it's like, God's my real friend. So, I mean, it varies.
Father Michael, as someone facilitating the retreat, what do you find your role is? What do you hope to do for these women or men when they're here?
To remind them about God, to be able to affirm God's love, forgiveness, and mercy, to be able to listen. Some people come and their big thing of it is that they're now newly widowed or widowed. They've got a loss, they've got fighting in the family they've lost their job, they don't have any money. Things have gone wrong, and sometimes things have gone right, and they want to come and thank God. A lot of times it's the question, who is God? And what, you know, I've been away and I want to use this as a way of coming back.
Sister Beatrice, do you think there's something about coming away for a weekend, being in a different place, out of your normal routine, that helps people connect in a deeper way?
I really do. I sincerely do. It's a friend of mine that used to be in retreat work used to say to people that he was talking to, this is the weekend when you can say, stop the world, I want to get off. And our world is so operating on a hectic pace that we need some time when we can just say, okay, I'm going to stop, I'm going to take time to pray, I'm going to take time to reflect. I'm going to try to open myself further to what God wants me to do in this.
Father Michael, what do you find most challenging about doing this kind of ministry?
The challenge is that a lot of people don't know about it. The challenge is that a lot of people just feel that, okay, I'm doing fine. I'm going to church. I'm not a big sinner, so therefore why should I take the time? I'm very busy. And this offers an opportunity to be unbusy, to listen to God, to listen and to be able to be in touch, and to be with other people who are also seeking. You know, that people who are also looking for answers and taking time aside. They come as fellow parishioners or from different social backgrounds and different things like that. And the cultural diversity is wonderful.
I would imagine, though, in an environment like this on a retreat, that people must feel at liberty to unload.
Yes.
And if they're carrying something all year, trouble in their marriage, trouble with their kids, alcohol problem,
right.
I mean, you must get to hear it all.
Yeah. And most people come, and this may be the only time that they go to confession, or the first time they can talk to a priest. The workshops offer an opportunity for that little education piece, to be able to talk about, well, why do we do this at my parish and they don't do it at the other parish? To be able to ask the questions. We have a question box here every week.
Sister Bertrice, is that aspect burdensome, the fact that you get people's heavy stuff and you almost have to carry it with them?
But aren't we called to carry each other's burdens? You know, one of the things that strikes me so strongly is that when people come on retreat, they can have that sense of, yes, I can talk to someone. And I just find it such a privilege that someone would trust enough to really, you know, not knowing me, come in and begin to really dump the burden. And what better place to do it? what better place to do it? But also they begin to talk to each other and see that part of our Christian experience is that we journey in this together.
So Father Michael, if someone's watching this show right now and they've never made a retreat, give me the best reason why they should consider coming to a place like this.
The relationship with God. God awaits you. And sometimes you need to be able to spend time to be able to do something for yourself, and to be able to come aside to listen, to pray, and to be able to be with other people who want to pray.
And Sister Bertrice, if someone is on the fence, afraid, or it seems a little weird to them, or I don't think I could take that leap, you would say?
Take it. Come. Try it out. Give it a chance. We're a society that tries a lot of things. Why not try being open more to what God might be saying, how God might want to touch our lives?
Okay, well, thank you. Thank you both for sharing some of what you do and why you do it and why you're obviously so good at it. Thanks.
Thank you.
Yeah.